When my band and I were asked to play at a bar, I was just 16. I had just started playing with some guys who were in their 20s. My desire in life at that point was to be rich and famous. And the drugs, they were just part of it. I was arrested approximately 42 times. The only way that I could stay out of jail was to get some help. I ended up getting sober, and I went to 12-step meetings. And I met this woman who was really nice to me, and I didn't know why because I seemed like a social reject, but we ended up getting married. And a few years later, she was pregnant. So I thought, this is my heavenly reward for being a good boy. She then had a miscarriage and then committed suicide. When that happened, it's been over 20 years and I questioned everything. I remember being very angry. Why would you bring somebody into my life just for this to happen? And I remember telling people that nothing good came out of that relationship, that there was never going to be a time that I could look back and say, this happened for a reason. However, it actually shaped every part of my life today. The very next night, I went to this little treatment center to go speak to a bunch of guys that they all just came out of prison. And nobody had ever spoke to these men about the fact that they didn't have to ever go back. And so when I shared with them my experience with the legal community, it gave them hope. That is the reason that I didn't completely go wheels off at that point. And I've been remarried for so many years. I have such a wonderful life. I'll never forget that one day Toby got up there and says, we've all been designed for a very specific purpose, and sometimes we're placed somewhere at the right time where we're the person, and we can use our gift. My wife and I looked at each other and thought, I think we're gonna do this. Because I had talked about starting solutions. I could get a house, and I could help 10 guys. I could show them how to recover and beat their addiction and save their life. And I raised $4,500, and that's how we started. And now, developing a 5-acre campus, God's hands are all over it. The impact has just been tremendous. We've worked with people from all over our country. There's a lot of people in Denton, Texas that are alive today because we decided to make our stand. But there's so many issues out there. If somebody believes they can make a difference, I want to encourage them to just try. We have these huge problems that not just one of us can handle, but when we work together with other people, we can make the problem better.